Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It's lovely to have you here. Lovely to see you here. And good afternoon, good evening if you're watching the recording later. I hope you're all doing well. So one more. Good morning. So I hope you're all doing well. Yesterday we were talking about this um, tearing thought. We were talking a bit about that. We were talking about mindful eating. So I want to go a little bit deeper into those today a little bit. So with the tearing thought, as I was saying, sometimes you just won't be able to sit and meditate at times, and that's okay. But I'm thinking those who have done, I mean, we've been doing these practices for about a month together. If you've gone through the steps and if you've been able to practice them regularly, maybe you could try the next time something happens which destabilizes you a little bit, makes you feel a bit stressed. You may not be able to sit and concentrate on the very subtle breath and sensations, maybe, but what you could do is go back to the beginning, how we started, and just place your hands on your chest, on your ribs, or on your belly, and deep breathe and see if that helps. You may need to do it for a minute. You may need to just do a few deep breaths. If you start to feel a little bit more relaxed and a little calmer, then try and feel the breath in the nose and just see if this process helps you. I don't know if it would work for someone who's never practiced meditation before. It might a little bit. It may not be as effective, but because we've been doing these steps together, I'm pretty confident it should work. So the next time, if you're going through something and you feel you need to calm yourself, um, regular deep breathing should help. But because we've done these steps with the hands on the body first and then taking the awareness to the nose, let me know if that works for you. And the other one that should also work, but will take time to build up. I don't know if there's a Hindi movie, it's called Delhi Belly. I don't know if you've seen it. It's a Bollywood movie. I saw it quite a few years ago. If you haven't watched it, even for non-Indian culture watching, it's actually really good. There's a good message in there as well. I'm not a huge fan of Bollywood movies, but I really did enjoy, even though I worked in the industry. This one I did enjoy. So there's a character in this movie, and every now and again you see him tapping over his heart or his left shoulder, and he keeps saying, "All is well, all is well, all is well." So this is actually something Swamiji taught us, that when you are going through really good phases in your life, this is how you begin building it up. Whenever you remember that, wow, this is wonderful, amazing, if you're having a moment of gratitude, tap your shoulder, always the same side. Usually, because the heart is slightly to the left, it's nice to do it on the left side. And you can say, wow, all is well, in a moment of gratitude. Or you can say something like, this will also change. This will also change, because it's a reminder that everything is cyclical, everything is transient, everything is temporary. Keep doing this, keep building up this, the tapping shoulder tap when things are going well. And I hope there are less times things are going not so well, but then later on, when things are going not so well, if you remember, tap your shoulder again, and you can either try all is well, or you can try this will also change. And it will remind your brain that there was a time where you were extremely happy and in a state of gratitude, and something happens to your brain. I don't know the technical terms for it, but scientifically proven, something happens to your brain that makes you go, oh, yes, I was happy and I will be happy again, that this phase will not last forever. How I'm feeling will not last forever. So, yeah, these are two also practical tips that you can try, but it's really important to practice these things when things are going well, so that you're ready and prepared when you're in the trenches and you're going to war with your mind, that it's all right. all is well, and this will also change because that's the nature of the world. The other thing I was talking about was having something that you can do, some kind of outlet, creative or sporty or otherwise. I forgot to mention I also write. That's a great outlet. It has been very healing for me. And exercise is the biggest thing you can do. And my guru also says that if you have 20 minutes to meditate, please exercise for 15 minutes and meditate for about 5 minutes, because taking care of your physical health is so important. If you don't have that, then you can forget about trying to take care of your mental health also. So do your best, work out, exercise, and going on to health, also mindful eating. This is why it's also so important. So, not just to be mindful and still the mind while we're eating, but when we eat mindfully, usually we chew our food better, usually our digestion is better. And if you don't already know, then most of our illnesses and diseases begin with the digestion, with the tummy, not just the food that we're putting in, but how the food is digested. So the more relaxed you are, the more mindful you are, the better you chew your food, the better you look after your physical health in general. It will really, really help your meditation also, because obviously the mind and the body are connected in that way. Hopefully, I don't have to tell you these things and you're already doing your best to look after your bodies. But if not, then these are things to keep in mind. So let's get into some concentration, meditation. Begin by taking a few deep breaths, being aware of the breath in the body first. Taking the awareness up to the breath in the nose. Feeling the air moving through the walls of the nose. Feeling that the air is warmer as it comes out than when it goes in. And being aware of which nostril is more active at the moment. Allowing your face to relax into a gentle smile. The corners of the mouth just turned up. The tongue resting at the roof of the mouth. And take a deep breath. When you exhale, relax your shoulders. Relax the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet. Before we become very, very still, I hope at the moment you're feeling okay enough just to give your shoulder a little tap and just say, whichever you prefer, you can say all is well, or this will also change, because hopefully right now you're feeling okay enough to do that. So just mentally tell yourself all is well, or this will also change, and tap your shoulder. Then you can put your hand back down. Take another deep breath. Again, let your shoulders drop. Let your hands and feet relax. Keep that straight back and smile. And begin listening intently. Sounds in the distance. sounds nearby. Sounds in the ears, inside you, the sound of life coming from within you. You're now maintaining absolute stillness. Being aware of every single breath. Very, very natural breaths, very relaxed breaths, just like a baby sleeping. See if you can focus on sensations in your hands and feet. Still being aware of every breath. In the beginning, when I was meditating and my mind would wander off after one or two breaths, I started putting more focus on the exhalation because naturally we tend to relax when we exhale. It's just a very, very slight change in our consciousness. So, this is something you can try as you're being aware of every breath. When you feel yourself exhale, even if it's very gently, just be very, very aware of the exhalation and follow it right to the end. And see if you can get to that point where it naturally turns and becomes an inhalation. There's nothing for you to do, just observe it and be very, very aware of every exhalation right to the end with extreme focus. This may help some of you, it may not. It's just something that I found very helpful for me, and I still do this actually. I'm still very, very aware of the journey of the exhalation. And remember, if you're unable to focus very well on the breath, you can always go back to counting them. 10 breaths at a time, 5 breaths at a time, whatever you need until you can get back to this stage of focusing on every breath. And if at any point any thoughts come through that are depressing, derailing, difficult, challenging, you can always just try going back to deep breathing. You can place your hands on your body as a comfort if you need to, and just deep breathe. until you can be aware of the breath in your nose again. So I'm going to leave you here. Keep meditating, keep your eyes closed right now if you'd like to. I'll sign off very, very quietly. Just keep being aware of every breath. Try and sit for a minute or two longer if you can. And I will see you all here tomorrow morning.